Live from our studio in Corona Del Mar, California, it's the COVID Show with Jonah Ortiz. And now, here's Jonah.
The golden just behind the bridge, he lays her down. He frowns to my life's a funny thing. Am I still too young?
Welcome to the COVID Show live, coming from Corona Del Mar, California. We're happy to have you here. So, when I was backstage, I was thinking, maybe I should, apologize for not having a show this last week, but I'm not sorry. That's the thing. I was thinking about it, and when I first started this show, I didn't say we're going to do this every week. There were no promises made. There was no contract written, and I don't owe anyone this show at all. And frankly, I don't think really anyone cared that it wasn't on. And for those who do and expected it, it's kind of entitled to assume that I would just be a trained seal to do this every week. And really, again, though, I don't really owe anyone these videos. I could even have a conversation with, I could find Amelia Earhart and she could still be alive and tell me about how she's been living in a colony with UFOs and she found the way to the lost city of Atlantis. But I could film that conversation and keep it to myself and not share it with anyone, and really wouldn't be doing anything wrong. So we have all of our grievances shared. So my guest today is a good friend of mine, who, presumably, I don't think I'd really have enemies on the show. Actually, that might be a good idea. But a friend of mine, I've known her for years. She works at one of the hottest restaurants in New York, where she serves as a bartender. So please welcome my good friend, Hannah Kate McClendon.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome
Thank you.
We are all so happy to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
Oh, just when you say, you look stunning. The only believable thing about you is how unbelievable you always seem to look. But
flattery.
You totally froze. So I have no idea what it said.
That's okay.
It said my internet connection is unstable, so it's sort of just matching my mental space during this crisis. Yeah. You also got a haircut, I guess.
I did. Well, one can call that a haircut, what I did to my hair. It was a dark time in quarantine, and I just decided that I didn't want hair anymore.
I would pay so much to get a haircut right now. Half of the world right now just looks like they're trying to audition to be the fifth Beatle or something. It's not good. Now you I guess aren't working right now, but you were before all this started, and hopefully soon again when all this sort of settles down. You're working as a bartender at really one of the hottest bars in Lower Manhattan, Italian bar La Conda Verde. And now you run into quite a few different celebrities there. I know you said Michelle Obama, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, and I think one of the ones most interesting to me is not just usual customer there, but your unlikely friendship you've managed to gain with actor Robert De Niro, who goes there quite often. And right, yeah. I've obviously at award ceremonies and benefits, of course, met Bob over the years. But just what is he like? When it's just you and him, right, at the bar or whatever. What's he like? Do you have any great De Niro story?
My favorite part about Bobby is seeing him on TV. He just looks like he's got his fucking shit together, He's just like, everything's there. He's standing up tall. He knows exactly what he's saying. He's making these huge statements. Everybody loves him. When that man comes into the bar, everyone thinks he's homeless. They think that a homeless man has just walked into the bar and
like how he dresses or what? Like,
yeah, he always wears the same hat and he just kind of puts his head down. He's got all this gray hair and got this weird beard that nobody's ever seen before. And honestly, I think he's genius because he's doing that so that no one will know who he is.
Right.
And everyone just thinks he's homeless and they like actually try to get away from him.
Huh.
And
Which is sad, though, that
genius.
that's how people would treat him, thinking he was homeless. But,
True.
but I guess celebrity, you're gotta do what you gotta do. And you were actually, I mean, pretty influential even in his acting career. You know, you were the guy who first told him that, you know, turning your head and raising your eyebrows is great acting. You know, which of course he does, you know, often. But I heard that, you know, I'm not trying to get into a sore space, but the falling out, of course, you two had, I guess, hopefully it's patched up now, when he was in his quest to get that third Oscar, and you advised him to back out of the project he was in to instead do Dirty Grandpa, the project that he's going to be doing, you know, a 3.5-hour biopic directed by Martin Scorsese, co-starring Daniel Day-Lewis and Meryl Streep, you know, biopic about Mussolini, shot on location with a script by Aaron Sorkin based off of these newly found diaries from Mussolini that then disappeared after he backed out and are lost to history, with the music by John Williams, the original song by Andrea Bocelli. You know, so I mean, could have been a good project. But, you know, the other you got to do with Zac Efron, which is good too. So, you know, you can't really...
Well, honestly...
You can't look back. You know, either one. It was a coin toss. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that it was his fault in the first place, Bobby's, because he came to me for advice. Whether he follows it or not, that's up to him. But I really still think that he should have done... I mean, I'm just a big fan of Jackass. I mean, who isn't?
Right.
And I truly believe in a couple years, they will be just taking over the Oscars. And
really?
I think, I would disclose this as a full-on prediction.
Okay. Because, you know, the directors right now, I mean, of course, you, with your knowledge of the film industry, with all the stars you run into at this bar, you know, Daniel Day-Lewis, of course, acclaimed actor, 3-time Oscar winner, retired. All these directors have been trying to find a role to bring him out of retirement. I mean, you think maybe it could be something in that direction of, you know, Jackass 5, more Jack, more ass. Do you think that could be a new direction that he takes his career in?
I think his days are just over. I think that retiring was one of the best. Yeah, I think that was one of the best decisions he could have made. And I feel like Jackass in particular is a young man's game. And I think that it... Or young women. Probably... Right? I'm sorry. Hashtag not feminism. To be... Yeah, hashtag feminism. I think it's just... It needs
women
to
can be jackasses too. Yeah.
I know that firsthand.
Yeah.
Are we talking about exes now? I don't know.
Let's see what's next. Okay, so you do have a you're not quarantined alone. You have you have several roommates, but one in particular who I go back with quite a ways. Your cat Shadow, good friend of mine from years past, and obviously I'm a big fan of him and his work, particularly his like his recent stuff. So yeah, how's he been doing with this whole...
He's doing great. You want me to go find him?
Yeah, and I'm going to go get... Because I have a cat with me, too. I have my cat, Cleopatra, who she's 15 years old. So, but she's old. She has so much energy. She runs around there. I'm going to go get her. We'll have her
Shadow, Shadow would like a cougar. I think that could be like his kind of thing, you know?
All right.
He doesn't like being picked up.
Yeah, she doesn't either. So... Yeah, how's he doing though? How you doing, buddy?
He's doing great. Oh, he's got a little diarrhea, but that's okay. We're working through it.
Sure, he wanted everyone on national television to hear that. Do you think the two of them from a past life maybe knew each other?
They probably They probably did. They probably dated. I could see the connection there.
It's like, I don't know. I mean, he just wants. It's like he's experienced so much pain. I don't know from whom.
Touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the memory of my death.
So much pain. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, so where were we? I do like. I mean, I love cats. I think I really, did you see the movie, by the way?
Cats.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah. I'm a fan. I want there to be more movies with animals in general, frankly, but especially with cats. Like, I had this idea. I think. Listen to this idea. You have 6 golden retriever puppies who are working as journalists in New York City, trying to figure out the last words of a Great Dane who used to run the whole town and was this, media political powerhouse. The name of the movie? Rose Buddies.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Genius.
Right.
It's genius.
Also, kind of just hitting me that Citizen Canine or Citizen Dane was just sitting there, but
does it just flow through you?
I don't know. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You should come to my bar and talk to some of my customers.
I love that. I mean, I'm always on the other end of the microphone, right? But I do love that world. Yeah. But yeah, there's that old ancient Japanese proverb. There's no business like show business. Like no business. I know. Oh, you're profound.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Also, I guess a happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, all right, do you usually do things for Mother's Day or what?
I actually sent my mother flowers.
Oh, okay.
For the first time ever.
Okay.
So unpredictable,
I guess,
but also predictable.
Right.
I don't know. She called me though, and I didn't answer because I was watching TV.
Well, that's a good reason.
Yeah, right? Like, I think it's a good reason. But then I realized, she's calling because I sent her flowers.
Right.
So I had to call her back, And she was standing in the kitchen the whole time, and she doesn't get service in the kitchen. So she left the kitchen and then immediately went back to the kitchen. So I basically heard nothing of the conversation, but I think she likes the flowers.
That's good.
Yeah.
Would you, if you were a mother, beyond being a mother to Shadow, would you celebrate Mother's Day? Like, would you want your kids,
to give me things?
Yeah.
Yeah, show your appreciation of me. I mean, I had to pop you out.
Right.
So where is my pop and present?
I get that. I mean, I think it's a little different. I think mothers, I guess I could see them deserving. Father's Day, I'm less keen on.
Fathers don't really do anything.
Not anything difficult, anyway. I think, it shouldn't be difficult. I think, it's like, I think my issue is like, the kids didn't choose to be born, right? So it's like you have these people who are forced to be born, so then they can give you gifts. Like, look, I'll do it. Like, I'm not going to make a big thing about it. I'll make breakfast. I'll whatever, send a card, make a call. But like, even as a kid, I always found the whole exercise just off-putting.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't.
What did you actually do to deserve this?
Right. Like, if I were a father, and big if, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. I would. I'd make me uncomfortable.
Be a father?
No, to have people give me things for being a father. Probably being a father.
That would be so uncomfortable.
Actually, no, it would though. Your life is way more uncomfortable. You have this person who you're responsible for. That's uncomfortable.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
So yeah. So you wanted to show us.
I think I would just get tired. I think I would just get tired of my kid.
You know, the funny thing is, there are two things I worry about. One is the idea of having a kid who I just don't like, right? Who just is like, it's like, oh, this is like people say, oh, my kid's the best. Can't you just have a kid that's pretty good? They all can't be the best. Like I would just say, no, my kid's okay. He's all right.
Yeah.
My other fear though is having a kid who's way better at shit than me, who's like funnier and smarter and more successful. I would resent him so much. Like I don't like me enough. I don't want another one of me out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right to them.
You're just digging yourself a grave.
That's parenting. Well, so we also have before you go, we do have a game that I know you're a big fan of games. And so we thought...
I play games a lot with love interests.
Yeah. What the game is, our family's done a lot of weird things that I know we both have had the frustration where we'll be in whatever, when we moved out to New York, people didn't believe the things we would tell them to happen. Not even necessarily bad things, right? I mean, some maybe, but like often just weird, right? Just things like, oh, that's kind of different. So we're going to each pick 3 weird things about our family. 2 of them are lies, and 1 of them is true. And we have to then guess and see who's right. If you want to go first, or...
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 things. 2 lies and a truth, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So...
They usually do 2 truths and a lie. I feel like we have a hard time being honest with ourselves in general, so this would be easier for the 2 of us.
Wow, touche.
Yeah.
Touche. Okay, so my first one is my parents spent all of my college tuition on my other siblings and had nothing left when I got to college. Number 2 is...
I was going for weird, not sad.
No, these are all very sad. Number 2...
This might not make the air.
Okay. My parents left me with a stranger to babysit me because they wanted to take my siblings horseback riding, and I wasn't old enough to horseback ride, so they had to get rid of me. So they left me with like the store girl to babysit me. The third one is they bought me a Subaru after I came out to them.
All right, I'll take one at a time. The college fund thing, I actually don't think... I feel like I would have remembered that. That seems like a big thing. I don't feel like you'd pick such a depressing thing, but if you did, then I'm going to feel really bad. The horse thing actually isn't that weird. That's literally called babysitting. You just take someone you vaguely know and have them watch
it. The scenario, yeah. It's just like being a young kid. And
right.
In a, like, yeah. Okay.
The third one, giving you Subaru when you came out. Lots of things happen to people when they come out. Getting a free car, that would be weird, I'll give you that. It would be a curveball from your Alabamian parents.
It's true.
I gotta go number 2 is the truth, and the other 2 are lies.
The horseback riding?
Horseback riding's true.
Horseback riding's true.
Okay.
I was a young kid. We were on vacation, and all I remember is being left because I wasn't old enough to ride a horse. Yeah. So my entire family left me.
And the sad part was you were 17. You were clearly old enough to ride a horse. All right, here we go.
All right.
Okay, so all right, number 1. My parents said they were just pretending to love me. And you know what? We're not going to do that one. We're going to do different ones. All right, so starting again. So my dad uses mayonnaise as sun tanning oil. Like you'll just go out by the pool, and he says mayonnaise has oil in it.
It's plausible.
Just rubs mayonnaise on his legs to tan. Option number 1. Okay. Option Option number 2, that my family was connected to the mafia. Remember, I have Italian family. You know, one of them was involved in politics, small town mayor, forced to resign due to a scandal because he's connected with the mafia. Guess less. I'm not sure if that's weird, but I guess it's kind of different anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then option number 3. Option number 3, when my mom was growing up, she had a long-held dream of becoming a snail. Like that's what she wanted to do when she grew up. She wanted to just be a snail.
You know that your 3 options are, you've got mayonnaise, mafia,
mayonnaise,
and your
mafia,
mom. Mayonnaise, mafia,
mom. Which is a great bed and breakfast name if anyone is in the market for one.
I'd go there.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be at the top of my list.
Right.
Name is everything, and that really
100%.
that grabs your attention there. Okay. All right. Mayonnaise mafia mom.
Yeah.
I think that the mayonnaise thing, I can see that being true. The mafia, I feel like I've heard this. I feel like you've said this before. Like you've told me that your family's in a mafia. But I could have also just been dreaming. I have crazy dreams, so.
And I guess been randomly prejudiced towards Italian, Mexican, Irish people.
I mean, like, I just want to be one, obviously, so.
Right.
And then the mom thing, yeah, no. It was, you had me, and then you said snail. So I'm going to go with mafia, is the truth.
So you're a bigot, because that's not true. I think I actually had a great uncle who was accused of being in the mafia, who was mayor of his town, or having connections to it, but he
no
wasn't.
way, you've totally told me something.
No, I think I said he was accused, but no, we're not in the mafia. That I know of anyway. My dad does probably a lot of weird things. I don't think he's ever put mayo on himself. My mom did want to be a snail growing up. My mom was now an artist and is a teacher and getting her master's degree, a talented, brilliant person. Did want to be a snail when she was growing up. She said she liked the idea of retreating into a shell. But I'm like, why not want to be a tortoise or a turtle? Because that's a little less weird.
Right, yeah.
Right, but
salt doesn't kill a tortoise.
I don't think so. I mean, if they eat too much of it, they're hard. But other than that...
well, with anybody, honestly.
Right. So that was one of the most interesting stories I ever heard. It is unfortunate our audience will not be able to hear it on account of the content of your story. But that truly was fascinating. That was...
Thank you. Thank you.
Also, there's nothing in this. There's nothing in there. I don't drink coffee, remember? I've only had...
I mean, there's tea, and I have water in here.
Beverages. This has been empty the whole time. It's just
You spilled that on my computer.
Okay. Thought having you on. Actually,
Thank you.
Hannah Kate, everybody.
Thank
you. Well, so that is our show. We're going to be hopefully having another one soon later this week or in a few days. If you're interested in being on the show, just message me. We'd love to have you on. But yeah, thank you so much and have a good night. Thank you. Thanks.